Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. CVC, a very successful launch yesterday. Congratulations to everybody who jumped into the pre-sale on that one. Man, I'm just wishing I would have went all the way in on CVC, but what are you going to do? I put one ETH in there and happy with where this thing is going. Good morning, everybody out there. Larry, Workzay, Crypto Investing, Mr. NC, Che, Vito, Sinu, Neville, the start of us, Champa Bay. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream this morning. Hopefully you're off to a good start, and wherever you are, whether it's afternoon, evening, you're having a good one. And it's time now for the first sip, but it's actually like the fifth or sixth sip. So let me get that in real quick. That's good. Kevin, the big news, we talked about it yesterday, actually. I put a video out. It's the plans for the metaverse. So it's this video right here titled Boom. Shiba Inu coin, the metaverse, baby. Check that out. That is the big news. And then you can go over there and read the full article, but this gives you a brief synopsis of what's going on right now. But Shib is obviously got some good things in the works. The metaverse was kind of explained how they want to use that here in the future. So that was really cool. Tony says, smash that like button. Yeah, like the smash button. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back in. If you could hit that like button, it always helps us out. Best way to give back to the channel. Crypto Vegan, what's happening? Churchington, why does that chart not look right? I don't know. It's right. This is the CVC chart. I've got it on a 2-hour candlestick. Maybe you were looking at the daily. Could be. This is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour view of CVC. Good morning, Steve. How we doing, man? Told you if it was the metaverse and the land sales. Yeah, you were right, Wilfred. You nailed it. What's up, Neville? What's going on? What's going on? Asher, what's happening? Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Crypto investing. It's definitely worth getting in the pre-sale. The launch was not easy to get in, but a great launch nonetheless. Yeah, 100%. I mean, anybody who was in the pre-sale obviously got airdropped their tokens. They had nothing to worry about, right? They were ready to rock and roll. I put one ETH into it. And, it was one of those things that, 30 minutes into launch, it was like, why did I only put one ETH into this? Shit, right? Why didn't I go heavier into this? But what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. Anytime it's a win, you can't be upset, right? You can always say, man, I wish I would have put more in that. Or, man, I wish I would have put less in that. But you're always playing the what if game, right? So a win's a win. And so far, we're winning on that. Because the price started at the 1 level there. So essentially almost 4x from where it would have launched at. So that's pretty good. That's a good start. Definitely a good start. Let's see. What else do we got? Good morning, everybody. Pacific time. Rores is up early on the Pacific side. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. over there, man. Good morning, Rores. Quade, good morning, everyone. Johnny Lackey, what's the percentage for SHIB to be part of the metaverse? The percentage for SHIB? I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Johnny. Music, good morning. SHIB 2022 price prediction. Man, it's tough. We'll take a look at it real quick on SHIB. We're at the 2.7 range right now. I think we could certainly get back to all-time highs, music. I mean, that run was parabolic, though. Let's not forget, right? This run back here that we had, let me go back out to the daily here. This was insane. This kind of run up that we had in October. So, again, I'm playing the long game on SHIB, so I'm not looking to, this thing to go to a cent this year. I'm not banking on that. I'm playing the long game here. So, but I think we could certainly get back to all-time highs here as we continue on, hopefully in this bull run. We're looking at the overall crypto market today. We got Bitcoin back up in the green, the overall market back up 1%. Let's refresh this because this was a little bit earlier. Ooh, even more, right? About 1.5%. ETH is still hovering above 3,400, loving that. Bitcoin over 47 comfortably. So we're looking solid here. It really looks like we're heading toward a bull market, and we're just kind of entering the new kind of bull phase, I think. We'll see. Let's see. So we can go back over to CVC. Man, what a launch yesterday for CVC, huh? What a launch. This was really impressive. This is just the daily look at it, but we'll go into the 1 hour is what I've been watching. A little bit more consolidation happening here in the 1 hour. So this will be fascinating to watch throughout the day. That's for sure. Good morning, Emmett. How we doing? I must say thank you. And thank you. I must truly say, I think God bless me. Found you on YouTube, and crypto has changed my perspective on everything. And I must say thank you, Zach. Emmett, that's awesome, man. I love hearing that, and it was a pleasure having you on the show a couple weeks ago, man. You're welcome back anytime, and that means a lot to me, man. Because I want this to be more than crypto. I want this to be about having success and being a successful entrepreneur and finding your way. I've even been thinking a lot about adding some different types of content lately. And just doing some longer form interviews with people about their success. Would you guys like that? Let me know down in the comments. I really want to hear from you on this. Would you guys like stories of entrepreneurs? I've been thinking about adding this to this existing channel, or perhaps starting another one. But it's really been on my mind a lot lately. And, a lot of this content here would still be very heavily crypto focused, but sprinkle in some stories of success about successful entrepreneurs. Or do you think that's better for a separate channel? What do you guys think? Would you guys subscribe to a separate channel? You want a little bit more versatility there, entrepreneurship stories, success stories. Let me know what you guys think about that. Morning, Boca. How we doing? Smash that like button if you have not done so. Yeah, if you forgot, that's okay. Hammer that like button, ladies and gents. Need Shib to hit 8x in order for me to retire. Let's go, baby. Easy. It's going to happen. 8x, you got that in the bag, brother. Just hopefully you're not hoping that happens like in the next month or so. If you're not hoping it happens in the next month or so, I think you're good there. I think you're solid there. For sure. Neville, CVC was good. Look, Zach, I got in at 103 on that big pump, went all the way down. Now I'm back up top. Nice. Holding on to this CVC bag, haven't collected profits yet. I have not taken any of my initial profits out yet either. I put 1 ETH in, so that 1 ETH is essentially worth, what would it be? I mean, almost 4x. So that ETH was worth 2,700. I'll let you guys do the math, right? Somewhere over 10 grand on that 1 ETH. I'm just kicking myself because I wanted to go I should have just went all the way in. I was a little, I don't know. I was a little on the fence about the whole thing, but I shouldn't have been looking back on it. But it's okay. TBT Bake Token. What do you think of ALCX? Throwback Thursday Bake Token. What do you think of ALCX? I have not looked at ALCX. What is it? Let's see. Tori, shout out to you for the super sticker, man. Alchemics. Well, this is a big dog. Well, let's go to the 1 day look here. ALCX. I've never seen this. It's way down. Is this the right one? It's way down here, but I don't know much about it. It's got over 9,000 holders. But yeah, what a launch on CVC. I mean, I think everybody was super impressed by this. Let's see. Will Smith that like button, guys. Yeah, Will Smith that like button. Go ahead. I love it. Will Smith that like button. Yes, success is motivation to succeed. So Zay, yeah. So you're kind of okay. So people are saying yes. They want more content like that. That's cool. The metaverse gameplays are looking great. What's your thoughts on Blocktopia, MetaHero, and our newly launched game going parabolic outer? I have not heard about any of those crypto investing. Man, that's thanks for dropping some knowledge on our heads, though. Appreciate that. It was 4 a.m. here in Australia when CVC launched. I tried to buy it with even 15% slippage exactly on launch, but I couldn't get in. Sam, that's unfortunate, man. I'm hoping you could still, find a way to get in there. Maybe you get a little bit of a dip and you find a little spot where, you like it. This is the 4-hour look here. Let's go back into the 2-hour. There's the 2-hour chart. Thoughts on Shiba Inu Yacht Club? Is that a new token? I missed that. Yeah, I agree, Rodney. I want to sprinkle some of that stuff in here. Talk to successful entrepreneurs. I think that'd be cool. Will Smith that like button and subscribe button. Yeah. Will Smith. Slap Chris Inu. Has anybody created that one yet? I didn't go in. I had reasons, but I was wrong. They have not planned out yet, or they have not played out yet. Yeah, I'm with you, Boca. Brendan, what's happening? Good morning. No, I've been in since March. Only $750 investment. Diamond hands ever since. On which one? What do you think of Shibtoro? Love it, Eric. I am in it, and we are down in Shibtoro, down to 11 cents. I think this is getting down to a nice price point to add. I might be looking to add to my position here. Let's see here. If we go to the 1 day, a little bit of a dip here on Shibtoro, but I still really like this one long term, guys. Apollo's on a nice dip too, in my opinion. What else is on a dip? Volt Inu's on a dip. Terra's on a dip. ApeCoin back below 14 bucks. Go to the 1 hour here on CVC. Let's see. Zay holds Blocktopia. Nice. I was on the fence with Saitama back in early July. Yeah, I hear you. I wish I would have went heavier there in July too. Good morning, Todd. How much liquidity is in SHIB? Let's see. How much liquidity is in SHIB? Let's see. That's daily volume. Does it show on here? It does not show the liquidity. I wonder if it shows on here. It does not show on Dex Tools, actually, liquidity for SHIB. Actually does not show us that. It's a good question, Todd. I'll get back to you on it, buddy. Let's go back to CVC. Guys, I'm still trying to wake up a little bit this morning. Sorry. I got to get fired up a little bit. Sorry. What are your thoughts on Shibnobi? It's been a while since Shibnobi, has really had a lot of noise. I mean, Dojo Swap came out. I think Shibnobi had a lot of people exit, during some rough times in the market. And, they need some resurgence. I think they'll get some new investors in, though, over time here. Zach, you think Shiba Inu can hit 1/3 of a penny? Yes. ApeCoin, $13, a good support level to buy in. Let's check it. Let's check out ApeCoin a little bit. Man, this thing's just been slowly moving up, so it's kind of tough to get a support level. I mean, look at that 1 hour chart on ApeCoin. That's solid, man. That's really solid. I would say if it dips back down, 13 looks like it bounced off there. It also bounced off the $12 and right around 30-40 cents here too. Yeah. Right now, just consolidating just under 14. But yeah, ApeCoin looking really solid. Zill is still on fire, Larry says. Yeah, Zill has been on a tear on that heels of the metaverse news that they got coming out, right? Zilliqa. Let's see where we're at. Wow, ranked 55 now? My, oh my. I've got to do a Zilliqa video, guys. I've done one way back in the day, actually. Talked about Zill on the channel a little bit. Wow, look at this. You want to talk about a parabolic move here. That is a 4x out of nowhere. Man, that's big. So a lot of money coming into Zilliqa. Look at that. Go out back to the 1 year. Look at that. Zilliqa flying, guys. Up to 19 cents. Man. Should we? Man, that's tough. So it's kind of bottomed out a little bit here in the 7. Let's look in the 7-day, 24-hour. The question is, do you chase it? Do you chase Zilliqa here? Up at 19 cents. I'm still holding some that's getting close to being back to even now. Actually, no, I think I'm up. I think I had it like at 15, 16 cents. I have to check my wallet, actually. Hold on, let me see. Let me check this. Let's see. I got it at 17 cents. Okay, cool. So I'm back in the green here on Zill. I've waited for a little while, but yeah, I might want to get more here. What do you guys think? Let's look at Zill on Dex Tools. Guys, this thing has exploded. This is the top 100 crypto. Zilliqa, can it be had on Coinbase? I don't think so. I don't think Zill is available on Coinbase. I think I got it on crypto.com. Let me see here. Come on, Zill, load up. Let's see. Look into Milkomeda on EVM chain for ADA. Let me know what you think. Okay, we'll do, Zay. Zay's always got some interesting ones. I truly hate how every one of you YouTubers keep talking about this so-called bull run, and I keep seeing a lot of red. 1 or 2% increase does not equal bull run. Kind of annoying, honestly. Arati, I think you're new to crypto, but we have been getting out of a really bad, down cycle in the market for like 3 or 4 months, man. I mean, have you looked at the crypto fear and greed index? We're well out of extreme fear and we're back into greed, man. So yeah, there's a lot of indicators. Bitcoin closing over 46,000. Arati, I don't know if you're looking just for like 80% gains overnight, man, but not quite sure where this is coming from, dude. But keep learning. I'm going to do the same. I don't have all the answers, but I think, we're definitely heading in the right direction here in the overall market. Let's see. I got Zill at 9 cents. Nice. I'll feel weird if I go in before red. Zill is not on Coinbase. Okay, thank you. Yeah, crypto.com. So Zay is our OG digger. You get access to funds and Patreon, his finds in the Patreon Discord. Yeah, Zay has his own channel in our Discord. So let me show you this, actually. This is the Patreon, link down below in the description. Today's not a great day to get in. Wait till tomorrow. It's the first of the month. So the first of the month is a great time to add if you want to come join us. But inside our Discord, Zay's got his own corner here. Where's Zay at? Let me pull up. Yeah, he said crypto.com for Zill. So, Zay's got his own corner here. So if we scroll down here, here's all our channels. This is right inside our Discord. We've got an announcements tab, Patreon insiders only, main text channels, voice chats. We've got Bitcoin, Saitama ecosystem. We've got the SHIB ecosystem, Ethereum blockchain, Binance Smart Chain, altcoins, metaverse plays. We've got alt chains. We've got NFTs. We've got knowledge-based finance, knowledge-based crypto. Guys, if you join today, go with the year because you're going to get billed today and tomorrow. That's how Patreon works. We got DGen, okay, just DGen channel, Crypto General Fiat channel, where we talk about stocks and Tesla, total DGen moves, right? Taxes for U.S. investors. Basically, anything you can imagine, we've got you covered, okay? So where is Zay's channel? I'm trying to find it here. Where is Zay's channel? We got an AMA stage down here. Think Tank. Zay has his own channel. I know he does. I'm trying to find it. Where is Zay? Is it in... Where the hell is that channel? Zay's Corner. Where is Zay's Corner? We've got Rich Rabbit Club information. My portfolio information. So we've got you covered in here. I'm trying to find Zay's channel. Where's Zay's channel? Boba Tama's getting wrecked lately. We're going to talk about it real quick. Man, I'm on the spot and I can't find Zay's channel. Here it is. Zay's Corner right here. So Zay is always throwing out some of his plays that he's looking at in here if you want to come over and join us. Patreon is the bomb. Thanks, Jay Crypto. Appreciate you, man. What were we going to look at? What were we just going to look at? Guys, I'm out of it a little bit. Sorry. Oh, Boba Tama. Sorry, I'm trying to still get my shit going today. Get my morning started. I'm like out of it. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let's look at the 1 day here. We've been just waiting for this thing to reverse. Oof. Boba Tama's looking ugly, man. I hope we get a reversal here. 6-2. Man. Yeah, this has been rough. It's been a falling knife. We got that one big pop and then a falling knife. We'll have to see if we can get a reversal, man, on Boba. I still like what they're putting out. I mean, we'll see. Baby Doge has been an interesting one to watch. It's been very consistent. Solana. Travis says Solana. Solana on fire today? Let's see. Man, Zilliqa has been on a tear. We talked about Zilliqa way back in 2021. Let me just show you. Zilliqa. I know I did. Zilliqa. Zach Humphries. Watch. Here we go. Massive updates. This is 7 months ago. Massive updates on SafeMoon, Monero, and Zilliqa. Right there. Let's see. I know I've talked about Zill and a bunch of other live streams too. We were talking about Zill. Oh, look at this. Corey Inu. Speaking of Corey Inu, they've got some big updates with their game. I'm going to be bringing you an update on Corey Inu later today. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Almost forgot about that. I got a follow-up video on Corey Inu. These were the guys that had the game developers from Halo. Let's take a look at where Corey Inu is on the charts, actually. I'm going to make a note of this so I don't forget. I got to do that video later. Corey Inu video. Some really cool updates to talk about with Corey Inu. Video out today. So I will get that out. Let's see where they are on the charts, actually. Corey. Let's see, Corey. Thoughts on Dogelon Mars. It's been a fun one to watch. Dogelon has been looking really solid. Opinion on Gala Games, love it. Love it. Let's see. Oh, that's the one day. We've been falling. Man. Okay. I mean, yeah, we've been falling from the top here on Corey. But might be a time for a reversal here. I mean, we've kind of hit this bottom a couple times, right? I mean, if we're not in this at all, entering a position here, because they got some interesting news. Of course, you got to make that move. We'll talk about them a little bit. They've only got 2,500 holders, but they got a really cool looking game, Corey. Yeah, you guys probably remember I talked about this one. The creators of Halo are helping work on this game. They're KYC'd. It's pretty legit. I'll have a full video out later on an update video. There's the chart. I mean, it's come way down since that all-time high back in February. We'll see. Captain's channel. Good morning, Humphries. Good morning, Captain. I'll go with Zach Humphries. I could dig that. And if the haters want to go with Zach Dumfries, bring it on. Let's do it. I'll embrace that shit. ShibDoge, let's check it. We're back into 3.7. Yeah, man, that's looking solid, though. Look at that. Just slowly kind of climbing there on the 1 days. That's a good-looking setup there for a breakout, in my opinion, with ShibDoge. That's a good-looking setup for a breakout. Morning, Cornelius. How we doing? Look up Elephant Money. What the hell is Elephant Money? Gala and Dogelon, interesting both. Yeah, let's check out Dogelon. Where's Dogelon? Elon. Good morning, everybody tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button on your way inside if you haven't already. Totally free to do it. It really helps us out. All right, Dogelon's still back down, huh? It's kind of leveling off a little bit. Okay, we're getting some sideways action. That's good. All right, there's after, moving up about 60, 70%. That's good. Little sideways action there on Elon. Nice. Up about 1%, 2% today. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? Any thoughts on Matt Wallace crypto rug pool? Yeah, I listened to it a little bit. I heard some people talking about it. It sounds like he might have just got duped and maybe didn't do his research, huh? James says, I've learned a lot in the last year on Zach's Discord. Best move I've made. James, I've made a lot, and thank you for the kind words, man. But a lot of it is a shout out back to the community. Shout out to people like Everto, Boca, Muzz, Daniel, Zay. We share information there. That is what it's all about. We share information with one another. We help each other grow. We're all learning, and we want to win together. We want to make money together. That's what it's all about. Yes, you can get CVC through Uniswap. It's not so much about the symbol, dude. Make sure you're getting the accurate. Make sure you're getting the accurate contract address. Let me share that with you right here. So it ends in E3D5. This is CVC's contract address, Vito. Make sure it's that one. I just put it in chat. Okay. Wasn't there supposed to be a new release or something today? On which one? Corey Inu or which one? What's up, Daniel? Can you show the Lily chart? They're being listed on LBank tomorrow. Yeah, for whatever reason, the Lily chart looks terrible on Dex Tools. Is that like for everybody? Or am I looking at the wrong one? Is this Lily Finance? It's the Lily chart. Hopefully it looks decent. Okay, that one looks decent. Is this it? Is this the legit chart? I think it does. I think it is. I mean, it shows over 9,300 holders. Market cap of 52 mil. So we're up 20%. So Solana's killing it on the daily. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is up 10%. Nice. Yeah, Sol, man. This thing runs hot. When Sol gets hot, I mean, it runs hot. I'm pumped about that. A lot of people were buying the dip on Sol, including myself. I wish I'd have got more when it was down there. What was it, like $75 or something? How low did it go? This is why you buy the dip on blue chip assets. Look at this. That's the 180 day. So look at this. Down here, it was 85 bucks. Look at that. Look at even down here, $79. This is this month. 79 bucks. You could have got Solana on the 13th of March. From 79 bucks to bang, 126, up 10% on the day. Solana. That's one of my blue chips that I've definitely got in my portfolio, hedging a little bit against my Ethereum, right? I've got Solana and Cardano as my hedges against Ethereum, is what I like to say. Those are my hedges against ETH. Thoughts on Terareum Inu? Heard about it, have never invested in it, Roman. You think this good to hold Shiba Inu because some people are talking about SHIB going to zero. I don't listen to those people. I don't think SHIB's going to zero. Not anytime soon here. I don't think that's happening. But I don't know who's telling you that. I don't know how credible they are. Good morning, Prince. Morning, Robert. Bezoge is on fire. Yeah, I've heard about that one. How about that TARP? What's TARP doing? Is it up? Let's see, is it up? TARP. CVC pumping. We'll take a look at it. Is it? TARP. Let's see. TARP. Okay, we're just kind of flatlining here on TARP. It's way down off its all-time high, but it obviously has kind of, it's found its support down here. That's a good thing. It's found its support down here. It's bounced off this multiple times. It's right on that line too. So there's definitely been an agreement here where buyers and sellers have agreed that this is kind of the bottom right now. Right in this 10.4 range, just under the 10. Okay. Right now trading just about at the 11. So it's up about 2%. I've been following Zelda very closely. Put out a video on them yesterday. They had another donation. This is another one. Just been consolidating nicely. Look at that chart. It had the big pop where it 250x, guys. This thing 250x to start the year. Zelda Inu. This is on the Binance side now. For those of you who don't know, I'm partnered with Zelda, and they are doing a great duty helping dogs, help save dogs. They've already donated now 5 different times. So really cool what they're building. And the chart here, just kind of trading sideways here, getting ready for a big burst. We've entered a major bull cycle, RW says. April is typically a great month. You know what we also have in April too is Bitcoin Miami. So don't get it twisted here. This is coming right on the heels of Bitcoin Miami, right? This is the CVC address for anybody who was wondering there. We're going to go back to that chart here in just a minute. How much is the Discord? So basically, to get into the Discord, it is one level, and that is our Patreon page. So my Patreon link is down below in the description. As part of the alerts I sent on Patreon, you also get access to this Discord. It's $20 per month. You can also go and just do the yearly subscription. Today is the last day of the month, okay? So it is a good day to do the yearly subscription, which is $200 for the entire year. You're good for the year. But if you're going to go with the monthly subscription, wait until tomorrow because you're going to get charged today. How Patreon does it, you're going to get charged today for March and then again tomorrow for April. So you don't want to join right now. And I've had people do that, and I refund them, people who do that too. So if you have, I don't think I have anybody join today yet. So, but if you do join, go with the month or go with the yearly subscription. But yeah, this is right inside our Discord here. What you're seeing, these are all our channels. You get alerted when I throw a video out. Patreon insiders. This is insider information, right, for our Patreon insiders. This is our main discussion. Talking about CVC right now. That's been a hot button issue, right? But we've got our moderator chat. We've got our $100 journey where everybody's in on that. We've got news, predictions, token reviews, suggestions. Again, we've got all the SHIB ecosystem stuff over here, Saitama ecosystem. Having a lot of conversations right now about Saitama. A lot of stuff going on with Saitama right now. And there's been some good things said and some bad things said. A lot of things surfacing. I'm trying to take it all in right now too. So Emac says, Zach, been watching you since the beginning. I'm definitely jumping on your Discord next month. Yeah, man, we'd love to have you. Love to have you. Chris says, big opportunity in the Lily. Okay. Sky token. I've heard about it. I've actually talked with the devs, but Yeah, they kind of went radio silent on me, man. I was they were super engaged with me, and I was really interested in their project, and they've kind of moved slowly, kind of distanced themselves, which is okay. I mean, it sounds like they're doing okay, and I hope they do. I wish nothing but the best for them. Best to look at Dex Screener for Lily. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Dex Screener for Lily. Let's go back and look at CVC real quick. A lot of people want to know what's going on with CVC. That's going to be the one everybody's going to be watching today, right? CVC. We got to go back over to the Ethereum side. CoinView Cap. There we go. So yeah, Dex Screener is a better spot to watch Lily. Got my first Shiboshi today. Nice. Thank you for the $2 donation, DPs. Guys, smash that like button. Like the smash button this morning. If you're drinking some coffee this morning. Deeper says, Kishu, Kishu, Kishu. Is it back up again today a little bit? Let's see. 1 hour. All right, there we go. There's the 1 hour look on CVC. D-Nick says, not too late with CVC. Step-in token, Binance side. Get it. Champa Bay. CVC just beginning, Swift says. Will Shibtoro bullish in bull run? Is Shibtoro Raheem? I like Shibtoro. I know it's been dialed back a little bit to the 11s, but I like where it's going here. I think that's a good opportunity to add, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but let me put that up. So that's down there. It's already in the description, but let me throw that up there too. Let's see here. Good morning, Pascal. What's up? Hex in the house, up 4,000 in less than 30 days. Bradley, what's up? Dex Screener is the best. A lot of people like Dex Screener over Dex Tools. Yeah. Start looking into SafeMoon and BRise. Can't wait for you to start covering these assets. I've covered SafeMoon a little bit. Just never went deep in the weeds with SafeMoon. Solana's been crushing it. Let me go to Dex Screener and see what it looks like. Dex Screener. Oh, were you search or what? Pairs, tokens. Oh, click that. There we go. All right, so I should be able to just Lily Finance. Okay. All right, there's Lily. Lily Finance. Lily Finance. Let me go to the daily. Go to the daily. There's the daily. I could change that to sticks too, right? Yeah. Can I drag? I can make that bigger, right? Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What about Bone ETH pair? It's a bug on TradingView. Bone ETH pair. What's the bug? I'm not sure what you mean, David. When you're getting a full send meta card NFT. When you're getting a full send meta card NFT. I don't know, Two Trees. Have you covered Pongo Inu? Possible rug pull yesterday. I've never covered them. Any information when Volt will be doing their migration to get rid of some of the zeros? It's a good question, Donnie. I have not heard on that front. It's a good question, though. SafeMoon is still alive. The big SHIB news yesterday didn't really amount to much in the price. Yeah, Guitar Dude, I mean, this is more of a, big news for their future play with the metaverse discussion, right? But I think it's going to be fascinating. Guys, if you didn't catch the news yesterday on the metaverse, I did a video on it, but you can also just go and read it over on their Twitter page. If you go over to, here's a reminder too. Opportunities are everywhere if you just look for them. But when you're locked into one crypto, you miss opportunities. Metaverse, here it is. Blog Shiba Swap, you can read it right here and get all the info you need. Shirio is a big sleeper. Lambo giveaway coming up. Yeah, Cash Nate, we've covered Shirio way back in November on the channel when they were flying high. They've since come way back down, but I still like Jordan and their entire dev team and the project they're working on. David, good morning. Still liking Terrareum, Vito says. Yeah, I still like Terrareum. It's been kind of a rough go at it since the fallout, but I still do like Terra. I know we're down under the 4s right now, 3961. I still like Terra, though. I still think Terra can do some really big things in the space. I'm looking forward to the actual product coming out, of course. But yeah, I mean, this is, we're down here. We obviously found some floor, looks like, down here at the 3-3. So, I'm a little down in my position right now. I didn't get in at launch, but yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of seeing where Terra goes. Apollo's down a little bit too, down back to the 7-7, but so bullish on Apollo, guys. So bullish. And we're still right at this range. Look at that. That's right at that range. Look at that chart. That is a hell of a looking chart. Hell yeah. Just got here. How we feeling about CVC? Pretty good, Lucas. Good. Vault migration supposed to happen first week in April. Thank you, Emmett. Appreciate that. I love the future of SHIB. Seen most mixed reviews since yesterday. No, I love the future of SHIB. Very, very bullish on the future of SHIB. Have I never just sent it? You got to send it sometimes. BTC over 47.5. Nice. The Pongo dev says he will sell the NFTs so people can get some of their money back. Probably nothing. Okay. Man, that coffee's cold, but it's still good. My target is that order block on Apollo. Yeah, man. I think it's going to be a good one. Musa, thank you for the super chat. Salam. Peace from Australia, brother. Peace right back to you, Musa. Musa, thank you. Musa. That is, doesn't it mean beautiful in Arabic? Musa. Musa? Beautiful, right? Musa. I think so. Musa. Beautiful, right? I know a little bit of Arabic. Guys, well, we're getting dumps on CVC. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at? Oh, shit. Yeah, some dumps coming in, guys. What do we got here? 21 ETH sell. So basically just one big dump here from one big pre-sale wallet. Pretty much woke up and he was like, you know what? Screw it. I want to make some cash today. He woke up and said, I didn't do it yesterday, but you know what? I'm doing it today. I'm out. I need to do a CVC video, I think, too. CVC video. I'm taking notes on what I need to create today. CVC video. I need to do a Core Inu. Of course, I'll do a Shiba Inu video later. For sure. Yeah, there is. I'm seeing some people ask about the Saitama stuff that's out there, guys. There's just there's a lot unfolding right now with Saitama. I don't know if you guys. Let's see. I was getting some text messages. There's a lot of stuff happening. I'm gonna wait for the dust to settle to really do a full video on this and to really talk about what's been going on. However, where is this? Let's see. Let me see. I gotta find it now. Where is it? Here it is. So I don't know if you guys caught this, right? Hold on, let me get that off screen there so you guys can see this. Hold on, let me see what they're saying in chat real quick. Saw a meme on Twitter where you, Pop, and Austin were called scammers. Yeah, and you know what I call them, folk? Haters. I call those people haters. People are going to have opinions on you when you have a little bit of success, man. I think it's ridiculous. People want to, nobody's in our Patreon. Everybody who's not in our Patreon talks shit about our Patreon and says we're scammers. Like, you're not even in it. You'll see all the people who have done really well. People in the chat will tell you, if you're in chat in my Patreon, tell the people right now what kind of experience you've had in our Patreon. It's not just my Patreon, it's our Patreon. Over 1,000 people in there. Let people know. Let people know how you guys think about it. Not somebody's opinion who's not in it, right? Just trying to hate. Did I take my initial out? I have not taken my initial out of CVC yet. No, I'm still watching it. I'm watching it closely today. Vito, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Exactly, John. Exactly. I hear you, Corey. Yeah. Do a video on Hex, Bradley said. You guys are trying like hell to get me on Hex. Yeah, I'm impressed with how it went too, Hitoshi. For sure. So this was the stuff that was coming out here a little bit on thoughts on ShibToge. I haven't heard about that. Brandon says Cliff token AMA great last night. Really big things coming from Cliff. Over 32% of the token has been burned, and the red token about to launch. Thank you, Brandon, for the $10 donation. I did not catch that AMA, but I did catch Cliff when they first launched. That was a fun one to be a part of. That was a really fun one to be a part of. Hey, Zach, you should check out Asuna Token. I heard about them. Yeah, they've been reaching out a little bit. I've just been so busy, haven't had a chance to touch base with them. They got listed on XT Exchange out of Singapore. Nice. They've released their second NFT edition and also a play to earn game. And the devs are docs. The website is on their CMC page. Okay, that's good to know. I have heard a lot about them. I saw their chart was doing pretty well too, right? It's actually doing pretty decent. So I'll have to check that out and see where we're at with that. Let me go back here. Thank you for that. Let's see. Appreciate that, Teddy. Yeah. I'll show you guys the Patreon here in just a minute. But so this stuff has been surfacing. I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday come out. Okay. Read through this thread with an open mind. So I don't know if you guys saw this. So Josh Olin, creator of GTFO, this is a crypto, launched a couple Call of Duties, the zombie ones, and a bunch of other games in the past. Now work in crypto, creator of Dump Buster. He's got 100K on Twitter here. And Dump Buster, what is Dump Buster? Join the movement. Let's get the fraud out of crypto. He is, and this is the guy. Okay. So this is what he's kind of built. All right. And he's basically calling out Saitama here in this. Okay. And again, I don't have all the answers here. I'll create a video on this at some point later once the dust settles. But I want to get more information here. I want this kind of thing to play out first, right? Before I really go and give my 2 cents here. But this is what he has so far. And again, take this with a grain of salt. Read through this with an open mind, critical eye. He says, my mission in crypto is to hashtag get the fraud out. And one of the more lasting, thus pernicious, suspicious tokens in DeFi, this is his opinion, that keeps hitting our radar is Inu Saitama. Okay. Now, I always go live around 9 a.m. Eastern in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, or sometimes a little after. But eventually I'm going to be going, I think, in the morning and evening. I'm starting to do that a little bit, but yeah, we're going to start getting evening streams too, because people are loving the streams, and I understand it too. It's much better, this longer form content. Okay. So if I scroll down here, he continues to write. Now he's got, he talks about Nam, who's part of the dev team. He said, is a confirmed and current dev. He's on the core team, even if it doesn't code. In November, he posted on his public socials a series of token buys, showing he's buying the dip and encouraging others to do so as well. No mention of selling. Here's the tweet. He says, doesn't matter how hard people are pushing our price down. This was November 21st, after the Vegas event, right? I am buying the dips, and we will rise again after Certic and keep our words. Not financial advice. We are strong, Wolfpack. Now, it goes on to say, now what we can do is a side-by-side these token buy quantities, even though he hit his wallet address, and we can search for them on the Blockchain Explorer ourselves. As you can see, these match up, okay? These token buy quantities match up. He says, coincidence? I think not. And you can find these transactions in the history of this wallet on Etherscan. And he posts the Etherscan address. Goes on to say, now he's keen not to sell out of this wallet directly because it would become very obvious to spot the transaction history on the DEX tools. So he splits it out into some children wallets to do the dumping. And from there, it becomes clear how much money is made. Again, this is not my opinion. This is not my finding. This is Josh Olin's finding. I'm just reporting it, putting it out there, letting you go look at this yourself and come to the conclusions you want to come to. For me, it's too early yet to come to any grand conclusion. When I have something to really say, I'll create a video on all this. Okay. I'm still trying to take it all in right now. Okay. So he goes on to say, now, if you follow those funds from there, okay, you will find the Binance wallets he routes USDT and ETH out through. Guys, hit the like button too if you're getting some value here. He says, hopefully KYC'd for law enforcement purposes and remediation purposes. And he goes on to say, now, ... is this fraud? Are they all scammers? Question mark. Ask them. Ask them to explain this, he says. Ask them how they can claim they self-fund, never dump, always buy dips, lying to you while profiting millions. How can they espouse transparency and honesty? Question mark. He says, demand sensible answers. Now, again, we'll have to see what comes out of this, okay? We'll have to see what comes out of this, and I'm sure people will be responding to this. Let's see. Has Russ responded to this yet? And, much more to come, I think, on this front, to be honest with you guys, okay? I think there's going to be a lot more that comes out of this, so that's why I'm sitting back. I want to understand everything. I want to get all the data, all the information before I come out and, say what I think is going on here. But it's interesting to say the least. I don't know if they confronted it here on the exact, on the Twitter page. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. They have not said anything about it. Let's see if Russ has said anything about it. Now, Skippy says this guy also created the GTFO token. Check that chart, rug like crazy. I did see some shady stuff about this guy as well. So I don't know. Is he just trying to throw shade on Saitama to, mask his own issues that he's got going on? I don't know. It could be. I don't know what's going on here yet, okay? I'm just telling you, but we can see where's the GTFO token. Let's see. So the GTFO token is out, right? GTFO. GTFO. Here it is. Colton has a super chat. Thank you, Colton, for the $10 donation. Could you try to explain how to convert waves for USDC or even send it out of my Coinbase wallet? I'm having trouble. Colton, we will get to that right in a second. If somebody wants to help Colton out in the chat, that would be amazing. I do want to take a look at this GTFO real quick. Wait, is this it? Not available daily volume. Is this like the actual one? I don't know. Let me see. Let me go back here. Josh Olin. Let me go to his creator contract. So it's right here. Copy. Let me copy this. Make sure this is the right contract. Oh, here's Dump Buster. This is a crypto Dump Buster. This is his actual. Okay. I see. Well, this is a daily. When did this thing come out? Back in November. It's been flatlining. Yeah, this is true. I mean, that does not look like a good chart. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a reliable source? I mean, he basically shows proof for it. Now what I got to do is go in there and look at these ether scans for myself. I haven't had a chance to do that, but I wanted to bring this to the table because people are going to talk about it. Okay, so could you try to explain how to convert waves for USDC or even send it out to my Coinbase wallet? I'm having trouble. I don't use Coinbase wallet, Colton. That's the thing. I use MetaMask. That is the only issue. I use MetaMask. So I do not know without really giving you good information here. I can't see what you're seeing. Could you try to explain how to convert waves for USDC? If there's a pairing with waves and USDC, you should be able to swap directly for it, right? Okay, Russ will have an AMA with OGD to clarify all this. That's good, and I hope he does, and we'll see kind of what comes out of it. Maybe not. Patreon is a community platform where you can interact with like-minded people, and even Zach and his crew over Discord. He sends notifications, buy and sells on his Patreon. Yeah, so what happens is I send buy and sell trade alerts. It doesn't mean you go buy it. It just means, hey, I'm giving you a peek behind the curtain. I'm adding this one to my portfolio, and if you should give it a kind of look-see if you want. So basically, here's kind of what it is. We do one-on-one interactions, meaning you can message me on Discord and Patreon, hot weekly crypto alerts, buy alerts when I'm buying, first look at new assets, any kind of new information I get, insider info, if you will, which is, again, just giving you a better perspective, giving you more things at your disposal to do well. Includes articles and information I come across, and then the Discord access. That's where you come inside here, and there's over 1,000 people just interacting and throwing ideas out. People have grown great friendships through our community, which is really cool to see. I love that. So that's what we got brewing over here. People talking about Solana today because it's going parabolic. So every channel, I mean, we've got pretty much anything. And if you see something we don't have, we got a suggestions room right here. You could toss it in there, and I'll make a channel for you. So that's our Discord. Are you going to long-term hold CVC? I haven't really decided if I'm long-term holding it just yet, but I am still holding it right now. I haven't taken my initial out. What are we at? 3.5. CVC launch was a beautiful thing. Yeah, it did go well, Scott. It really did. Let's see. Let's go back into the 1 hour here and kind of watch what's been going. Ooh, that 1 hour does not look healthy, but we're okay. We can still bounce off of that, but that's a big red candlestick on that 1 hour. We'll see. It pairs in Uniswap waves. Okay. Mandoc starting to rise. Check it out. Let's see. Mandocs. Lucas, I do that, yes, but I don't give you direct financial advice, right? But if you want me to take a look at it briefly, take a look at your portfolio for you and just kind of scan it over and give you just general ideas and thoughts on, maybe consider diversifying or here are some other cryptos to consider, right? But again, I'm not going to set up your whole portfolio because that would be financial advice, and I'm not licensed to do that, right? But I can give you some general thoughts and ideas. I usually go live every single morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time, And eventually we'll be going live more in the evenings too, afternoons, evenings. I do have a Wagmi NFT, yes. And I own NFT, and I own Wagmi, the asset. Let's see where Wagmi is. A little bit of a pullback here on Wagmi, huh? Actually, no. What the heck am I talking about? We've just been consolidating up here at the top. Look at that, man. Look at that. Wagmi's chart has just looked phenomenal. Look at that thing. Any pre-sales I'm liking? Not right now. CVC was the big one. There will be a ton more, though. So wait, if I get in on an early coin and sell along the way, I'm part of a pyramid scheme, ? Let's be real here. We are all adults and make our own decisions. Let's leave mudslinging to Twitter. Yeah, Boca, thanks for having my back on that. Yeah, I mean, the people who want to just hate on this obviously are listening to people who hate on our whole process and what we do and what we provide. And, it's fine. Whenever you're doing something right, you're going to have a bunch of haters who don't like, you having more success than them and, all that kind of stuff. So, you just roll with the punches. Basically, exactly what Boca said here. You have to make your own decisions. I'm not pressing the buy button for you, but I give you some things to think about. And that's what the Patreon's about when you join. Again, guys, save if you decide to join today, save 15% off because you're going to get billed today and tomorrow if you do the monthly. Or just wait till tomorrow to join up. And it's the first of the month. You can cancel at any time. Give it a shot. If you like it, you'll enter inside the Discord. It's a great spot. Also down below, I Trust Capital if you want to start your crypto IRA today. Zilliqa just bought some. Yeah, John, it's looking good. It's looking solid. Let's see what this was. I didn't read this. I pulled this up. 4 altcoins to watch in April. What do we got? Tezos, relatively well-established smart contract. It didn't have the Solana and Avalanche gains like last year those did. So Tezos could be one to watch. Interesting. Coty. is on the list. Some altcoins to watch here in April. They want to establish itself as the ultimate power grid of payments. They're already partnering with Cardano on its DGED stablecoin. Cardano jumped over 30% last week, as we know. So Coty. I own a little bit of Coty too. Lucas, we'll gladly bring you in, man. Let's talk Apollo. Great entry point right now. I agree, Casey. I agree. People would catch on. What goes around comes around. I hear you. Thoughts on ShibDoge's future? I like ShibDoge. Good morning, man. Can you share your thoughts on the SHIB metaverse that came out and how they can help the SHIB price value rise? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great asset for Shiba Inu to have its metaverse, and they have a community that's ready to build it out like ASAP. That's what I like. They're not going to have to go find the people to build it out. Those people are going to be there, right? Audius on the list. Nice. Audius is one of several Web3 music streaming platforms that aims to allow anybody to distribute, monetize, and stream audio. Nice. And then Ethereum. So these are 4 alts to watch for, 4 top 100s essentially, right? Where's Audius at these days? Is it top 100? Audius 138, just outside it. Just outside it. And Coty's not in the top 100, I believe, either, right? Coty. No, 229. So they're close. But these are some altcoins, some altcoins way up there that be interesting to watch. So Tezos is definitely a top 100 though, right? Yeah, 100%, top 50. Interesting. There's 4 to watch. Tezos, Coty, Audius, and Ethereum. Still bullish on EVERRISE. Yes, I am still bullish on EVERRISE. Two Trees. Zach, do you do your own research or ask your wife's boyfriend for advice? My wife's boyfriend. Who would my wife's boyfriend be? I don't know, Two Trees. Somebody's calling me here. Hold on one sec. I got to take this. All right, there we go. Let's see. There will be burns in the lands of the SHIB metaverse, just like the Shiboshi renaming. If you remove or rename your land in the metaverse, it will burn SHIB. Yeah, that's going to be nice too, Wilford. That's going to be a nice addition. Swift says, damn, Two Trees, that was messed up. That's all good. He's allowed to have some fun. It's all good. Uniswap to get Wagmi, Zach. Uniswap to get, I use Uniswap to get it, yeah. I only buy American. Okay. Two Trees, you're an idiot making that comment, Rodney. Good morning, Shibanites. Good morning, Jumpin' Jack. What's happening, man? Is ApeCoin ready to go ape shit? Nice, Tori. Yeah, I love ApeCoin, man. This is going to be a really good one. So we're at $13.64 right now. But look at the daily chart. I mean, this thing, that's healthy. I mean, look at that. Just a slow climb, slow build. You know what I mean? This is a long-term hold for me. It's a top 100 crypto already. This is a coin where I see it's going to be 40, 50 bucks in a bull run later this year. It's going to be a top 100 in my opinion. Oh, Weeble added ape. Nice. That's interesting. Sweet. That's a video. That's cool. And Weeble doesn't add a lot of cryptos too. That's what I mean. Everybody's adding it, right? Ape getting ready to take off. Why is SHIB dumping? I don't know if it's dumping. You guys are so like the words you guys use, like that. This is not dumping. I mean, this is like it's trading sideways. It's fine. Cult token going to go to the moon will change everything. I've heard a little bit about it. I haven't looked into it, though. Have you ever looked into Meta Hero? Not much. Villa says, wild hate on Zach. Since I joined his insider group with Discord, I did over a 40x. That's what it's about, Villa. It's about winning. It's about winning together. That's what it's about, man. Thanks for the kind words, too, man. And I'm happy for you. Happy that you're winning. Mitch says, Shibtoro going places? Yes, I agree. I think it is. It's down 22% today, but I think this is a good opportunity to get in. We had some big ETH sells here. If we scroll down. Let's see here. A lot of 2-3 ETH sells. There was a big ETH sell, though, I think yesterday at some point. Let me see where the heck it went. There was almost a 4 ETH sell. A lot of money kind of rotating in and out right now, but you know, I have a really good confidence level with Shibtoro. I'll leave it at that. TDF, it's all good, man. I appreciate the kind words. We can roll with the proverbial punches, though. No worries. Ryan says, "Hope you thought about Banana Task. Have you thought about Banana Task for Ape?" No, but I've seen them in the live chat quite a bit in the last couple of days. Miami NFT this weekend. Yeah, I did hear about that. Miami NFT. Yeah. Let me go over to Miami. Mark Cuban's going to be there. Miami NFT week. And that's right ahead. That's right before the big Bitcoin conference, right? 3 days, 40 plus talks, 20 plus speakers, April 1 to the 3rd. So a lot of people, I think, going in for that. Look, Mark Cuban's going to be there, Grant Cardone, Angela Anthony, Mayor Francis Suarez. Very cool. 22 hours away, Miami Tech Month, counting down to the official Miami NFT week as part of Miami Tech Month. There you go. Look at Mark Cuban's going to be there. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I bet you a lot of people go into this, and then they're going to go right to Miami, the Bitcoin conference. Yeah. Let's see. They got a ton of different speakers coming to this thing. Tom Ballou, he's pretty interesting. This guy. It's pretty cool. So we'll have to see kind of what comes of this. I'll be at Bitcoin Miami. Really looking forward to that, guys. Let me show you the agenda a little bit, just to kind of give you a peek behind the curtain. I think this is really neat what they've built, what they're putting together here. They're thinking maybe 50,000 people. 50,000 people here. Let's see. Let's see. I am a money magnet. Love my iTrust account, Zach. That's awesome, man. iTrust Capital, guys. Proud partner with them. Link down below in the description. If you want to start your crypto IRA, use my referral link. It's well worth it. You'll get $100 when you start funding your account. And they gave me this cool Yeti, iTrust Capital. So shout out to them for that. But yeah, if you want to start your crypto IRA, that's down below in the description. Money Magnet's already started one up. That's sweet, man. First time viewer here, you have great content. Not sure what the issue is with Patreon, with Faltron. Oh, with Faltron. Yeah, he just for whatever reason, I think he just hates on people where people who are doing well and people who are maybe critical of Saitama. He doesn't like that, but I'm critical when it's warranted. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll all be okay. What's new with Guzzler? They've got their new trailer out. Was pretty sick, Martin. BTC dumping hard, is it? Let's see. Down to 46.8. All right, so it's back down like 1%. Let's see. It did dump pretty hard, huh? But still, I mean, in the 7-day here, look. That's why when in doubt, zoom out. Look, it's bounced off this, a couple times in the last couple of days. See? So, I mean, when you zoom out, it's been trading sideways here since the 28th. Right? So when in doubt, zoom out. Asuna family, send their love, Zach. Asuna have merchandise dropping soon, and their dev will be going live with Sandstorm on Monday. Nice, Muhammad. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Cartesi is going to be a top 10 project, Sleeping Giant. Yeah, I like Cartesi. How is the Heal the World token? We could take a look at it. It's been kind of trading sideways. We covered this one on the channel. I had a sponsored promo deal with them. Really liked their project. I hope it gains enough traction really to start. But I mean, look at that. It's a good looking chart. Had a good launch. It came down and just kind of found its sideways movement here. So I mean, it's a good looking chart still. It's got up over 2,000 holders right now. I like Heal the World. I enjoyed working with them too. They were really trying to build something that's, set to help a lot of people. So Bitcoin having a little bit of a dip. When Zach is live, everything goes down. I hope not. What do you think about Ethereum Classic? I've never been a big Ethereum Classic fan. I'd rather just have Ethereum. How do you feel about Algorand, Zach? I like Algo. Great blockchain. I agree, Will. Yeah, it is. You get some nice APY on it too if you're holding on. I think it was like 6% over on Coinbase for a while there. Okay, so that was the NFT stuff. I wanted to pop into the Bitcoin Miami. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so let me go to their conference website. And what do we got? Experience, all stages. Oh, agenda. Here it is. So here's what we got brewing here. We don't need any questions there. It's fine. All right, so the welcoming is April 6th. For my family, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, everybody. Just checking in. What's happening to Sprout, the plant DAO? I'll have to look at that here in a minute. Actually, here, we'll check it real quick, and then we'll take a look at this. Every time I look at the chat, I got to answer something before I go over this agenda. Where is Sprout? Let's see. The plant DAO. This is another cool use case. Is it coming down? It's come way down, yeah. I've taken a good amount of profits in Sprout, somewhere up in here, actually, back in February when it had this big pop. But I'm still holding a little bit because I just like the mission. I like what they're doing, planting trees, helping out the environment. Let's see. Okay, going back over here. Welcome to Bitcoin. So here's the opening speech here on 9 a.m. main stage. Bitcoin and institutional asset. That goes off at 9:45. I'll be bouncing around to these different speakers and sessions and bringing you up to speed information on these. I'd love to get some like mini interviews, mini live streams out to you. Welcome to the open source stage. Tech and entrepreneurs meet up at 10. We've got a lot of things going on at 10. You got to kind of pick which one you want to do. Pitch Day Block 1 Lightning Checkout.com presentations. Interesting. Bitcoin 101 Q&A at 11 a.m. This is all on the 6th. The future of Lightning development, PCs to ASICs, the evolution of Bitcoin mining. Interesting. Signatures, markets that never sleep. We got Kevin O'Leary, keynote speaker, Mr. Wonderful at 12:15. Right on Nakamoto main stage. Is anybody going to the Bitcoin Miami conference? Let me know in chat. I want to maybe do a little meetup. That would be cool. Let's see. What's Miner? M50 series. Pitch Day Block 2 adoption. Okay. State of the ASIC market. Investor match up lunch break. Okay, there's a lunch break there at 12:30. How U.S. legislation can impact Bitcoin at 1:30. That's going to be interesting. Valuing Bitcoin is going off then too. I want to see both of those. That's the problem. I want to see both of these. Let's see. Mike says, why does crypto always drop when the U.S. wakes up? Shake my head. America is what's wrong with crypto. I don't know about that, Mike. I mean, people, I don't know where you are on the other side of the world, but people are going to take profits, man. People are going to take profits. Jake says, oh, what's up, Jake? Good morning, man. See you in Miami. Definitely, brother. Definitely. We'll see you there, man. We got to do some live streams together for sure, Jake G. Morning, Zach from San Antonio, Texas. What's up, Raul? What do you think? What do you think of Zilliqa? Huge green candlestick. Yeah, we've been talking about Zill. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about Metapolis, Metapolis or Metapolis. Metapolis. We talked about it yesterday. Their metaphor, their metaverse play. Let's see. Citizenship by investment. Look at all this stuff happening on the first day. The deep sponsor, Ledger Enterprise Solutions. Got a couple keynotes in the afternoon here. Pitch day winners announced. Onboarding institutions at 4:30. Then we close it out. Then Thursday, we've got another full day on tap. We've got welcome and opening remarks. Welcome to the open source stage. Billionaire capital allocators. Becoming a sovereign individual. Options and derivatives. Building and scaling Bitcoin businesses. Decentralized Bitcoin exchanges, DEXs. Bitcoin venture flywheel, Bitcoin governance, 10xing Bitcoin development. A lot of stuff going on here on the 7th. Women in Bitcoin coffee break, wartime Bitcoin, Bitcoin and banks. Is fiat money worth it? Geopolitical risks of Bitcoin mining. It's interesting. Bitcoin magazine announcement. Investor matchup, coffee break. Robinhood announcement. What is that? Interesting. Ooh, that's the Robinhood. Very interesting. What is this going to be? A Robinhood announcement, April. I'm going to be here for sure on this. Nakamoto main stage, 5 minutes here, 120 to 125. What is this going to be? What do you guys think? The Robinhood announcement happening at the Bitcoin conference. So Aparna is part of Robinhood. I forget her actual title. Let me see here. Hold on. Aparna from Robinhood. Chief product officer. All right, she's the chief product officer at Robinhood, right? Yeah, chief product officer. She's the CPO at Robinhood. So they're going to have major news. Robinhood. Okay, here's my prediction. Here's my prediction on the big Robinhood announcement. Here's what I think is going to happen. Yes, I think Muzz is onto something. Rollout of their crypto platform push. I think they're going all crypto. I think they're moving to all crypto. I think that's what's going to happen. I think they should have done this already. I think they should go all crypto. Just go all in with crypto. Seriously. Or like crypto and then just keep AMC and keep AMC on there and GameStop for the hell of it. Just for the degens on the stock side. Not sponsored by Premier Protein, but these things are legit. But this is interesting, guys. Big Robinhood announcement. I didn't realize this. Okay. Well, we'll be watching for that for sure. Robinhood announcement coming at the Bitcoin Miami event April 7th, Thursday, 120 to 125. I think they should go all crypto. But they have an announcement. I mean, it's got to be something big. It's got to be something big. Felipe just came off the waiting list for their wallet. It is legit. Their wallet, it works well. I've used it a couple of times already. Shib is having a clearance sell. I mean, is it really going down that heavily? It's down 4%. Things are kind of taking a turn here, aren't they? Shib's down to the 2.6. I mean, but here, zoom out, guys. When in doubt, zoom out. Look, it's just trading sideways. That's why people freak out, man. It's no need for a freak out there. Compliance and regulation. We've got Peter Thiel keynote. That'll be an interesting one. 1:30. How to further decentralize the hash rate. Robinhood will announce Shiba Inu. That'd be awesome, right? Be one way to announce the listing of SHIB. That would be insane if they announce it there. What if they're like, hey, we're going all crypto, and the first crypto we're adding is Shiba Inu. Let's go. And that was the announcement. Guys, if you're just tuning in, Robinhood, big announcement at the Bitcoin Miami event. That'll be interesting. SHIB is moving in lockstep with BTC and ETH, which I love, by the way. Can literally overlay the charts. Yeah. Robinhood going to announce we put SHIB on it? Maybe. They will have SHIB, no doubt, and many others. I agree. I think they're going to go all crypto. Like, why else would they be coming to Bitcoin Miami and having a major announcement here? Like, what's their major? What could it be? Like, is their major announcement going to be like, hey, we're going to get more into crypto? That's really not a major announcement. A major announcement would be, hey, we're going all crypto. We'll have to wait and see, though. Bitcoin is freedom at 2 o'clock. Bitcoin Lightning Node Roundtable. Ricardo Salinas keynote. Nikki Beach Happy Hour at 3 o'clock. What's that about? Join us for happy hour presented by Nikki Beach. Who's Nikki Beach? Oh, it's a destination? Yeah. Shows you how much I know about Miami, huh? I didn't know that was an actual place. Okay, so there's that going on. Let's see. So wait a minute. We were down in here. Robinhood would be crazy to go all crypto. Why? Why would they be crazy to go all crypto? They made more money in crypto, Michael, than stocks in the first half of 2021. What's going to be their major announcement? Nikki Beach is a good party place. Okay. Well, Robinhood just extended stock trading hours, so unlocking all crypto will set them free and on fire. Interesting. What is Miami coin looking like? Yeah, I don't know, actually. We'll have to look at that. Let's see. Good morning, Peter. Good morning. I thought I missed out on Saitama. Now I'm thinking people are crazy for staying in it. Am I missing something? I don't think so, Lucas. I think you're on to something. One, the protein is because you want to lose weight. No, just because it's healthy. It's like a meal replacement. I don't get real hungry in the morning, so. Losing weight's always good, though, too, right? All right, so let's see what else we got cooking here. Where are we at on this thing? War time. Okay, so we're way down past this. Guys, I'm curious to look at this, so you're looking at it with me here. I didn't see that Robinhood. Wait a minute. Is this Thursday now? Where am I at here? Is fiat money worth it? Okay, 1 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. Peter Thiel. Okay, where did the second day start? Shit. Did I pass it up again? Oh, yeah, Friday. Oh, here. I passed it up again. A lot of shit on here. All right, here was Thursday. Okay, yeah, we were already here. So on Thursday, where was that Robinhood stuff? Impervious announcement. Wartime Bitcoin. There's that Robinhood announcement, 120. I'll be watching for that. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Rabbit hole recap. Not the Rich Rabbit Club? Just Rabbit hole? Okay. Bitcoin payments revolution. Oh, Jack Mahler's going to be on that one. That's going to be a good one. President Bukele from President of El Salvador keynote. Jack Mahler's. These are going to be two good ones here at the end on Thursday. Let's see. Brad, good morning from the Zelda Inu family. Super excited for things being announced in the coming weeks. Wish you have a blessed day, brother. Nothing but green. Thanks for that, Brad. Looking forward to reporting on it, man. And love what you guys are doing. Love what you guys are cooking up over at Zelda. Congrats on the most recent donation, too. Created a video on that. And happy to be working with you guys. Your thoughts on Gala at the moment? Love it, Adam. I think we're going to big. I think we're going to go much, much higher with Gala. Bitcoin macroeconomic landscape. Bitcoin mining with renewables. This is Friday. Institutional infrastructure. Dare to dream. What else do we got? Lightning payments. The future of commerce. U.S. Constitution and Bitcoin. BitPay announcement. Interesting. Jordan Peterson going to be there. Fireside. The future of financial forecasting. Treasure announcement. I thought that said meme pools for a minute. Richard, I don't know anything about yield farming, but I want to learn a lot more about it, man. I was actually just having a conversation with a couple people about it yesterday. Anyone else notice the coin burn that Dogelon Mars implemented? I did not see that, Dylan. Is that what caused the big price move up? Nikki Beach is a good place to celebrate the Robinhood announcement. Shib listed. Hopefully one. That'd be nice, man. Sounds like a vid about the Robinhood announcement. Yeah, you're right, Lucas. Thank you for that. You're exactly right. Let's see. Good morning. Sean says, good morning from the Zelda family. Good morning, man. All right, what else we got cooking on Friday? Securing Bitcoin assets, the future of Bitcoin privacy, mobile wallets. Happy hour presented by the Bitcoin Advocacy Project. Okay. And then Saturday is it all music all day? Basically, huh? Starting at 11:20 a.m. on Saturday. So you get a little late start on Saturday. Music starts at 11:20. We got DJ Equal, Asadi, all the way Saturday night, goes all the way through Saturday night. Mary Mack, Pam Gaslow, Steve Aoki at 5:45. That'll be an interesting one. Donnell Rawlings. No way. Donnell Rawlings going to Bitcoin? That's a good comedian. Run the Jewels CL. Michael Rappaport? No way. Satoshi Stage. Jimmy Yang, Hannibal Brass at 9:15. So there you go. That is the Bitcoin 2022, sponsored by Cash App. How about that? There's the whole breakdown. It's gonna be an awesome time, guys. It's gonna be an awesome time. Tickets still on sale, guys. They do go up in 1 day, 13 hours though. So make sure if you're still looking to get in. I went with the industry pass and I paid in Bitcoin. Saved 33% when I paid in Bitcoin there, the industry pass. Oh, Michael Saylor is also at Nakamoto Stage early Thursday. Yeah, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. Yeah, I definitely want to see that one too. Morgan, what is a good price point to buy in on ETH? Being at its the really good price, the really good one, Morgan, was when everybody was fearful when it dumped down to like 2,300 a couple weeks ago. But man, if you're playing the long game, I think the best way to handle Ethereum and Bitcoin is just dollar cost average. Personally, if you're playing the long game with them, right? Market taking a dump right now. Is it really? Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Oh, Bitcoin is taking a dumper. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's hold on. Let's zoom in here to the 1 week and see where we're at actually. Let's not freak out. Okay, yeah. We did get below. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of a pullback here, which to be expected. Let's see where the fear and greed index is. Not that. This one. Look at this. Untuck It. I was on their website yesterday. Look at these guys putting out these ads tailored right to you, right? We're still in neutral. Okay, we're in neutral. We were in greed yesterday. This is still solid. Never a bad time. I agree, Dylan, to buy ETH and Bitcoin. Morning, Jordy. How you doing, man? So we're still here in neutral zone. Let's see. What are people talking about here? CVC pumping. That was yesterday. That's our Discord. Let's see. You guys ever see this website? Ultrasound.money. Track ETH, become ultrasound. You ever see this? So this is what they've burned. 1.8 million ETH has been burned this year. How cool, how crazy is this? Burn total, 5,000 ETH. Isn't that interesting? Deflationary streaks, 0 blocks, awaiting deflationary block. Burn categories. DeFi and NFTs. Some of these other small percentage. Miscellaneous L2. Project the supply. ETH supply. See, this is where they show it projecting to go down. So they're projecting the total supply, and as it, to decrease a lot over time. This is interesting. I don't know if you guys ever saw this website. Supply growth. Oh, we got a super chat. Zach, great having you on board. Use for whatever, my good man. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't do anything for the price in the short term, Opto, but it's still big news. I'm playing the long game here, Opto. I don't know how patient you're willing to be here, but I'm playing the long game with Shib. So I think we'll have a big pump this year. I think so too. The drop in Shib price today is the start of the handle and cup. See daily chart. Nice, Timsky. Steve Aoki going to be throwing some cakes. Yeah. Good morning from the Zelda Inu fan. What's up, Jordy? Let's see. Is there anything still hanging in there? Everything kind of getting hit right now, huh? Let's see. Yeah, Volt's down 11%. Apollo's back down to the 7.5. Everything's kind of taking a hit. Shibtoro's down 23%. Wagmi's up 1% still, hanging in there. Let's see over on the Binance side. Let's check out Zelda. Zelda's down slightly. Slightly. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. Bitcoin conference. I can't wait. All right, let's see. Let's get out of that. Oh, this was an article somebody had sent me too. I hadn't looked at this. Solana-based altcoin explodes 20,000% in a month as it teases partnership with crypto giant. The recent GMT, the lifestyle. Yeah, GST. Oh no, GMT. It looks like. Wow, the token has recorded a 20,200% rally in over 3 weeks. Went from 1 cent. GMT went from 1 cent to $2.03. Wow, that's insane. Where is it at right now? GMT. Solana based. Is this it? Go mining token? GMT? No, this isn't it. They need to start putting the contract addresses in all these articles so they're easy for us to find. Okay. Yeah, Champa, thank you for sending me this, man. Definitely. Yeah, Bitcoin correction. Everything's kind of correcting right now for sure, Ryan. All right, guys. About an hour and a half in. I'm going to close it up here for the day. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. That would be great. Check out all the other videos on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe so you don't miss anything we put out there. And again, tomorrow, great day to join the Patreon, $20 per month. This link's down below in the description. I Trust Capital. You want to start your crypto IRA. No better place to do so with this down below in the description as well. You can add Decentraland, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, in a retirement fund today. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to the live stream. I've got a ton of videos to make here for the day, so I got to get up on out of here and get to work on some of this stuff. So again, really appreciate everybody popping in as always. Hit that like button on your way out. I missed these channel. Pound, make sure you go back and listen to it if you're just tuning in, man. And go back and listen to the replay. Cheers, Opto. Thanks. All right. See you, everybody.